This reading is for the earth signs. I am not sure if I'm going to make it tonight to the fire signs. I'm getting a bit tired, but let's proceed. This is for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. I feel the need to say, which I didn't say it in the other videos, but I will start to bring this forward because it's just now coming to me. Maybe it's just needed for this video, I don't know. But what I need to say, or feel compelled to say, is that if you're not willing to accept responsibility for yourself and for your actions, if you're not willing to go deep and to dive in and to remove those things that could be harming you spiritually, which means taking accountability, making the changes, then this video will not be for you. You will be offended, most likely. If you're willing to look deep within yourself and to at least entertain the possibility that there are things about yourself that you may not want to admit or face that could be hindering your soul's growth, you're in the right place. So, to start, first of all, I should have put my glasses on so I could see better. Let me do that. Hold on just a second. Sorry, my chair is noisy. It'll help me to give you a more accurate reading if I can see details a little better here. My vision is still not perfect, but some of you may be creating your own business or doing a home-based business, maybe working from home. Some of you could be cooks, chefs, pharmacists. You could be all kinds of things. But regardless, this is about how you make money. For most people, this will mean your job. For others, it's just, as I said, how you make money, and more importantly, how you perceive money. Some of you may be going through the motions mindlessly to a certain degree. I don't mean totally. Obviously, it takes brain power to do work, right? But there comes a time where we start to go on autopilot. And I feel like for some of you, that's exactly what's happening. You already know the right mixture. You already know the product inside and out, for instance. And it's just kind of going through the motions. You may be missing little details, making little mistakes, things like that that you may not be aware of. That's the first thing. Because you've become so accustomed to doing things a certain way, which makes sense because it leads up to the next card, which is the Hierophant. This could be a commitment, a belief system, higher education, connection with God or divinity, however you want to look at it. There may be a need to get more in touch with yourself, with your soul, spirit, your being, your core, your center. And to really stay grounded. You are busy manifesting things. You have all the tools that you need. But when I read this, there's an issue with the earth signs Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Obviously, this won't be for all. And also, again, remember, I say you to keep it simplistic. This could be somebody that you're dealing with, but I read it as you, okay? But the earth signs seem to have an idolization of what they can get away with at work. Some sort of belief system that it's okay to manipulate, to use whatever you have to use to get what you want. You think because you have these tools at your disposal that you can just use them at any time, and you might be acting a bit foolishly in this way, because it literally appears like some of you believe that it's absolutely okay for you to manipulate people or situations, maybe even objects at work. Just because you can. There is a feeling here that this belief system about manipulation at work may have gotten you into some trouble, or something that it's hard to get out of. You're working furiously to make things go a certain way. And there may have been a lot of damage caused by that. Potentially some loss and destruction of some sort. You may be getting carried away with this belief system about manipulation at work, or in the way that you make money, or your perception about money. Within you is a very gracious energy, a very nurturing energy, but maybe when you're at work or when it relates to money, you lose sight of that. Some of you may have been enjoying some lush vacations. That's not going to be for everybody, but that will be for some. I just feel like you're caught up in this storm of manipulation. What you probably consider manifestation in a smart way is actually manipulation that's creating a storm. And the thing is, because of this belief system, you were intuitive that you would get a victory. That you would get the accolades. That you would feel victorious. That a victory would be recovered. So, meaning that, so let me see if I can give an example. I'm 75 years old. I'm just making this up. And I see someone coming up behind me, so I step in front of them, and I can get away with that because most people think, well, she's older, you know, she can't stand as long. Leave her alone. Just let her do her thing. It'll be okay. It's kind of like that. It's like you think that you're justified or that somebody will exalt you if you use these manipulation tools in the right way. It's really funny that I say that and then I look down and I see this younger woman giving an older woman a rose. But she's standing in front of the older woman. And there's a child trying to get her attention. Maybe this means that you need to get more in touch with your inner child. Some of you, the swords may be about to drop on you here, so to speak. Some of you, this could have taken a toll on your health, or this could be about health even. Okay, so for some of you, there was a victory that has something to do with work that was manipulated because of your belief system about the manipulation. You were able to manipulate a victory and recover it. So you turned the odds in your favor through manipulation. And I mean, you see this card right here. Let me bring it up to the camera. This is your energy. Charging full speed ahead. It doesn't look like she's really worried about circumstances. She wants what she wants. She wants it now. And then there's the King of Pentacles, which is financial stability. Oh, wow. Okay. So as I was saying that, you know, it's like, I don't care what stands in my way. I'm going to knock through it because I'm financially invested. Here's the problem. The devil. The devil is addictions, codependencies, toxic behaviors. I mean, think of all the characteristics of the devil. He's a liar. He's a scoundrel. He promises things, but never really delivers. And if he does deliver, there's a steep, steep price. So, what I'm going to say about this, are you selling your soul for money? Are you selling people out for money? Are you having your cake and eating it too at the detriment of others? Wow. So, for some, this could be a situation involving a child or a situation in the past. And there's something that you charged forward passionately about. Also, for some, this could be about a past situation that involved lusty behaviors. This also could be a situation that involves a child who involved themselves in lusty behaviors. Either way. For some of you, if I go further, I'm not going to keep reading this whole deck, but for some of you, in the past, there could have been some sort of lusty behaviors and a deception regarding that also that turned legal. But whatever it is, I think the important thing for me to say here is that while money is important, while it does help to sustain us, don't lose relationships. Don't sell your soul for it. I think this is more about the take what you need. And don't be so excessive. Maybe it's a lack mentality. Maybe you feel like you can never have enough of something. But whatever this is standing in the way of your spirituality. It's staying in the way of your soul's growth, and it needs to be addressed. So really search your soul to think of how this may be relevant to you regarding this belief system about manipulation as it relates to money and work. All right, guys. So if this reading resonates with you, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to share it. And if you're not already subscribed, please do. And I'll see you again soon. Bye, guys.